it's Jen.
And Brad.
And we are here for our Week 54 post-op lap band update, Hobo Edition. You like?
Super Hobo Edition.
Super Hobo Deluxe Edition. Yes, we have, we take the 2 weeks off at the end of the year, and this is how we do it Hobo style.
It's what it looks like when you go a hermit.
Okay, so let us start with the numbers. I am 5 feet 4 inches tall, started off at 262 pounds just over a year ago. Last week I was 180.6, and this week I am 177.6 for a 3-pound loss.
Very
Thank
nice.
you, Jesus. For a total loss of 84.4 pounds.
Very nice. I'm 6 feet tall. I started at 320. Last week I was 218. This week I'm 217 for a 1-pound loss for a total of 103.
Yay! Okay, and that's good because that brings us to our first topic, eating over the holidays.
Yes.
And I have to say, we did not deny ourselves at all.
Correct.
But we kept it in check and in control. We basically said we would go out to eat for 1 meal a day.
At most.
At most, and it was never breakfast because we sleep. So, but we weren't crazy. And we
even talked about it in the last video where we said let's not just,
eat for the fun of it.
let the brakes off and just eat shit for shit's sake. We're not going to deny ourselves, but we'll still try to keep it within lap band portion size and all that kind of good stuff. And a 3-pound loss for you is phenomenal.
Yeah, because we didn't just eat anything. Going out is hard to control very accurately what you eat. So going out didn't mean go out to like a buffet. It just meant leaving the house. So. But
what is it that we did do to help keep ourselves in check that you want to talk about?
We did exercise every day. We have been running.
Jen exercises every day anyway, so I stepped it up, and I ran every day.
Yes, and as I told you last week, I have been doing the Brad to 5K program, which, let me tell you, is an excellent program.
She's doing very well.
Okay, and here is the secret. For all of you that do not have a Brad at your disposal, you don't need a Brad. What you need is a treadmill. Because the whole reason why I can now jog an entire 5K without stopping is because I jog behind him. And he jogs just a bit slower than I want to jog, because I want to jog at my full jogging potential, which is too fast to sustain for 3-point-whatever miles. But behind him, he forces me to go just a tad slower than I want to be, but I can keep that slightly slower pace up for the entire 3 miles. So if you get on a treadmill and figure out, don't go full out jogging at your fastest pace. Pull back a little bit, and you'll find that you're going to be able to do it for the entire time then. And that I think is the whole trick to this, is figuring out the right pace. Because now that I'm doing it behind him, it's amazingly, wonderfully wonderful. The first time was the most annoying thing in the world because I'm like wanting to push him to go faster, but now I understand the brilliance of this because, we're doing, what's a mile?
About 11 minutes.
About an 11-minute mile, which is great for somebody who at the last year, since we're 2014, would have said, there's no way I'm ever going to run. So I am so proud of us.
And so people are interested. The pace she's talking about, I have actually worked myself up to, so I now run at a 5.4 mile per hour. So that's what my mile pace is. So I do 5.4 the whole time through.
Up until the end where you go like this, and then you do like 5.7 or 5.8, and at that point it's the end, so I'm tired, I'm like, go!
That's just me. I'll do like a 0.3 mile sprint at the end, where I'll get up to about 5.8 or 6 miles per hour. That's just more for personal
That's because you have the right
sickness
song on.
enjoyment. Yeah, and it's the last song I have on my playlist, so I really enjoy it. But I remember when I just strived to even make 4.95 miles per hour as a steady rhythm. So I found over the course of now 9+ months of jogging that my new comfortable pace is 5.4 miles per hour. And even for me, I can tell now at the 1.75 to 2 mile range is when my breathing starts to settle in and I breathe much slower and more steady, and it's interesting. I wouldn't say I'm experiencing runner's high and all, no. But I definitely enjoy the jogging. So we'll talk about goals for 2014 in a bit.
I even went out and bought a pair of running shoes.
Yes.
I gave in. Brad
I beat her into it practically. I'm like, Jen, admit it, you are a runner now. We have to get you real running shoes.
I'm not a runner, but I at least have cute shoes.
So we got her we went to Fit to Run.
Got
a
pair of Brooks.
A real pair of running shoes.
Allegedly these are running shoes, so we shall see. But So that is exciting. And for those
Yes.
of you who want to do the branded 5K program.
So I've had 2 orders placed through the website.
Yeah, Danielle and Ginger, who will be here in April. And anybody else who's here for the meet and greet can get some Brad the
That's
5K
right.
running. And if you're here for the land portion of the meet and greet, there is a free 5K that the WLSFA is putting on if you attend the meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get your own Brad the 5K, and we will give them to you for the low, low price of free. So that is that. I wanted to talk about yesterday. I got a fill, and I got it under fluoroscopy, which was surprisingly similar to my upper GI that I got. That was literally the upper GI and the fill under fluoroscopy were the same thing, except that the fill I was getting filled, and the upper GI I just drank without getting filled. So I'm not certain if I got like a regulation upper GI last month or what. Maybe I got the crazy lady special. I don't know. But I got the fill under fluoroscopy, and it was really nice to now have objective evidence, because when I get my fills, I'm not one with my band. So when they say, oh, do you feel it go through? Is it feeling like it goes through too fast, too slow? I can't ever feel. So to have the PA look at the screen and be like, okay, I can see it pausing for 3 seconds. That's the right amount of pausing. I now feel better that I have objective evidence that I'm not too tight. And so now I'm not overthinking it. I'm not stressing about it. And it's all going smoothly. And for the first time, I love it because I'm actually now feeling a pause when I drink or eat. Mostly when I drink. Like, it's wonderful.
Because she's still on. You just went on to Mushies today.
Right. But it's wonderful. Because like before in the past, maybe like the first thing I drank, the first couple sips in the morning, I would feel that pause. But now, even in the evening, I'll feel that pause. And it's amazing to feel it stop for a second. So I feel like, maybe it's all mental, but I feel like I can feel it working, and that makes me happy. So hopefully this fill will be good. I got a 0.3 fill, which brings me back to 8 cc's. So fingers crossed. And I got my blood work done, and Brad will talk about his next week because he didn't get to see everything yet. But for my blood work, all my vitamins were good. My B12.
This was a full panel that
Yes.
our lap band doctor, our
Orders
surgeon,
once
orders
a year.
once a year for us.
So in addition to like checking my thyroid and everything is good with my regular blood work, they checked all my vitamin levels, and we found out that my B12 was high, but apparently that's
okay.
no problem to have
That's
high
like
B12.
a good problem to have.
Yes, and my cholesterol is still not. I still have high cholesterol, but
But high, I mean, do you want to share the number?
209 total. But I know I have
But you have an extremely high HDL, which is
good
the good
cholesterol.
cholesterol.
So and my bad cholesterol is within normal range, which is nice. My triglycerides are normal, which is nice. I had a high B12, and I had a like teeny tiny bit high iron binding capacity or something, but my doctor said that it was within, I mean, it was just over the normal range, so she said don't worry about it.
So it means Jen's not magnetic. No, it's not. That's me.
Wasn't it almost magnetic? So, what else did we... Oh! We never talked about, we saw Ashley Grails last month, and that was so much fun. Thank you, Ashley, for sharing your time with your family with us and letting us meet little Finn and your husband. It was wonderful. And you know your invitation is still open for April.
As well as your sister and your in-laws.
Yes, everybody. But I mean, but it was really great getting to
And her
meet her
mom.
because she was one of the first people that I watched and I really liked. And hopefully, if Gypsy Face Sarah has time, I'm going to get to meet her in January. I'm not sure if she's going to have time, but if she does, I would love to meet her. And of course,
a special guest.
my favorite, Lily, is staying at my house next month. She's coming up to visit one of her really good friends, and then who's like 2 hours away, and then she's going to stop by and stay with us for 2 nights.
Yep.
So yay, Lily! I cannot wait. Okay, did you want to talk about your goals for 2014? I'm not going to talk about...
I'll save them for when you talk about yours as well.
I'll do it next week because I'm still...
No problem.
I'm just...
So, similar to how for 2013 I had a fitness goal and an NSV goal, I'm going to, for 2014, I've already thought what my fitness goal and my NSV goal is going to be because I'm not trying to pick specific, I need to lose 100 pounds or I never know how the scale is going to work and how my body's going to turn out, but I have what I think are realistic goals for me for 2014.
And that's what I'm struggling with because I feel like I need to give myself, because my goals for 2013 were a number goal, 185, and being able to teach body combat.
And you met both those.
And I met both of those. But I'm struggling because I feel like when we started this journey, and I was 262 pounds, even if I did no exercise, just to exist at 262 pounds would take more than 2,600 calories a day to maintain. And obviously with a lap band, I'm not hitting 2,600 calories a day. So the weight loss was very easy. Now that I'm 177 pounds, you know, it's more like 1,700 or 1,800 calories a day to maintain my weight. So to lose a pound a week, I'm needing to be at 1,200. And yes, we all aim for 1,000 or 1,200. I exercise a lot and I'm hungry, and I don't ever want to be in a state of hunger. So I don't know that I can commit to saying I'm going to lose a pound a week by only eating 1,200 calories a day. So I'm trying to figure out what is a realistic numbers goal for me. And I don't want people to think I'm giving up or I'm being lazy, but I don't want to be hungry. So I'm still committed to losing weight, but I also recognize that it's going to be slower this year than last year. And so I'm trying to struggle with what the right goals are for me so that I'm still pushing myself, but I'm not making it unrealistic and impossible. Does that make sense?
Indeed.
So we'll talk about that next week.
Through them.
And then we want to say, we haven't said shout outs for our subscribers in a very long time. So good luck. We're sorry for what Brad does to
I'm
your
going to butcher some of these, so I'm sorry. Here we go. La Buha 2000.
That's the winner for this week.
Yes.
The best name.
The PI 1127. Pistol Nikki. Jen's favorite is Cindy's F word.
Although I don't think
Although
they're
we're debating what
referring
the
to
F
mine.
word
I'm pretty sure it's fat, but go ahead.
The Natty 1223. Fairy Flossed. Calissi Knees. I'm sure I destroyed that one. Miss Chilliard. Sherry 05. And Lalicia Jordan. So thank you very much for subscribing. Sorry if I got them wrong. But if you tell me how to pronounce them, I'll say them again.
So I think that is it. We hope you all had a wonderful new year. We hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. What else?
Hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Or
Happy
Hanukkah
Hanukkah.
a month ago, or Kwanzaa, or any of the other holidays. So.
But I'm excited about 2014.
I want to be excited. I want this to be it. I want this to be the year that...
That what?
I'm already happy. I'm finally not hating myself, and that to me is wonderful. And so I feel like it can only get better.
Yes. And I think as long as we keep doing these weekly videos.
Yes. I think maybe my goals for this year are going to be more like NSV related.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fact that I can jog the entire 5K
Yep.
blows my mind.
Mm-hmm. And you're giving away your fat clothes finally.
Yes, they're all in the car. We just have to stop at Goodwill. And I want to go through the other closet.
Yes.
We're in hermit mode right now. We're finishing up a bunch of TV that we didn't get to watch during the TV season, so we're catching up on our 2 weeks. But after that is done, we have one more season to go of one show. I want to get that closet clean and purge all those clothes. So.
Sounds like a plan.
Till next time, we hope you all are big losers. Why are you laughing?
I always laugh when you say that.
I want them all to be big losers.
Yep.
And we will see you next week. And I can't wait to hear your goals, and we will tell you ours next week.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.